During COVID, it was a really stressful time. We had the team, we had the knowledge, we gave £25,000 of pro bono advice to help small businesses thrive and to help individuals survive and retain their jobs. What is Appetite for Business? So Appetite for Business are a technology company who help companies to achieve digital transformation. What does that mean? Well, basically, you'll have an IT company who will come in and will install your Microsoft 365. Thereafter, you might consider, what do I do with this? That's where we come in. So we help you to understand all the applications that you've got in your toolbox. We will help you to connect the technology to your business goals so you can scale. We'll help to make your people more productive and more efficient when working with these tools. What is your proudest achievement with Appetite for Business? So being brave enough to start a company that likely wouldn't have survived due to the energy recession, literally bootstrapping it all the way and with no customers. I remember taking my husband out for dinner to the local pub when I got my first PO for £5,000, and also surviving the pandemic on my own as a sole leader. There was no rule book for how to do that, so that's one of my proudest achievements. The second is my team. We've won the top best places to work with the Sunday Times for 2 years in a row. I'm really proud of what they've helped me to achieve and do, and that's probably one of my best moments too. Who is your business role model? Well, I absolutely love Sarah Blakely. She's the founder of Spanx. And she's very similar to myself in that she bootstrapped her own business. She was really determined, quite fearless, but she's grown her business into $1 billion industry. I mean, what's not to love? What is the best piece of business advice that someone's given you? Well, I've had two. One is the only way out is through. Once you've started something, you've just got to keep going. And I think it really helps you to learn, to grow and to develop. And the second one is that with growth comes chaos. Running a business is not easy. It's like a roller coaster and you've just got to keep moving. What did you want to be as a kid? When I was a kid, I wanted to be a journalist. I absolutely loved stories. I loved telling stories. I loved writing stories. I love people's stories. And I think with good stories, you can excite, you can engage, you can inform. Journalists do tend to get a bad rep, but I think it can be a force for good in the right hands. I think tech's a little bit like that because I get the opportunity to still hear people's stories, and we create stories with their data and the technology. So I think I've come full circle, really. What is the best thing about helping businesses to thrive? We love nothing more than helping SMEs to really uncover the potential of the technology and the people that they have in their business. Best thing for me during COVID, it was a really stressful time, as most business owners will testament to. We had the team, we had the knowledge. So what we did during that time was we gave £25,000 of pro bono advice to help small businesses thrive and to help individuals survive and retain their jobs. That for me was the best thing about what we do as a business. What inspired you to start Appetite for Business? When I started Appetite, tech was a bit of a stereotype. It was stuffy grey suits, solutions selling, and I could see there was a gap in the market for a different type of opportunity for a company that could help educate and inform and empower their customers to realise the value that technology can bring. And I wanted to offer a different kind of leadership, one that could be empathetic and supportive. So that's what I did. How would you describe your business attitude? I would say I'm bold, ambitious, a little bit fearless, creative. I'm a recovering perfectionist. I always want to do a good job and do the right thing for the customers and team that work with me. Have you always been a whiz with tech? Short answer, no. I never had an interest in tech until my dad took home a BBC computer when I was 8 years old, and I just loved the world that opened up to me with having that. At school, our guidance teacher said to me that tech is for boys, Sheryl, and it was all about coding, and that was something I definitely wasn't interested in. But as I started my career and started to understand how people and technology could create amazing connections and help companies to do great things, then that's when my passion really ignited. Is it rally or buttery, and how do you take it? Well, I like mine slightly warm, some butter, jam, and a little bit of cheddar cheese because it's a combination of the salty and sweet. It's delicious.